I have some funny Scientology shenanigan updates to share with you guys. So this is Valerie Haney. She is a former Scientologist that was on season 3 of Scientology in the Aftermath that Leah Remini did. She escaped the secretive INT base in Scientology in 2016 by hiding in the trunk of a random guy's car to literally get off the base. And she has filed a civil lawsuit against the Church of Scientology and David Miscavige for holding her against her will in Scientology. And she alleges she endured years of harassment and libel and intimidation after she left and decided to speak out, and so she filed this civil suit against them. One of the ways that Scientology is always able to avoid or have a workaround for certain lawsuits is that almost all Scientologists, but especially Sea Org members, sign documents saying that they're not allowed to sue Scientology or any other Scientologist ever, and they have to go through a religious arbitration process. And in Valerie Haney's case, the judge ruled that yes, and you did in fact sign this, you have to go through arbitration. It's a whole thing with all these lawsuits that are happening. So she's being forced into arbitration, and the judge, the way that it works in the document that she signed is that she gets to select a Scientologist in good standing, and Scientology and David Miscavige get to select a Scientologist in good standing, and then they have to come together and select a third person in good standing to argue what she wants to argue. The issue is that no Scientologist in good standing would ever, for any reason, agree or favor Valerie or anyone who is speaking out against Scientology. She's considered a suppressive person, so no Scientologist is even allowed to speak to her in the first place. So she has to select her Scientologist in good standing first, and she picked Elizabeth Moss. So she had to wait for Scientology to contact Elizabeth Moss to see if she would agree to be Valerie's choice for the arbitration. And shockingly, Elizabeth Moss declined. So then Valerie nominated Shelley Miscavige and Tom Cruise. And apparently this really pissed Scientology off, and they told the judge she should know that these are important people and they can't spend time on this, and she should know hundreds of Scientologists in good standing that she could choose from, and you should throw this whole case out because she's obviously being ridiculous. And the judge was no, we'll give her another chance. List several people and give it to Scientology and see what they say. So she gave them a list, and the people she included are the best. John Cole is Greta Van Sustren's husband. Did you know they were Scientologists? Jenna Elfman, Rebecca Minkoff, Emily Jones. She also included, if you can see, the wealthiest Scientologist in the world and Grant Cardone. I would love to know who they selected.